I started off talking about trade and Obamacare and all that stuff. Believe me, I can do that stuff so easy. Just trust me, I can do it so easy. You're going to be so happy. At the end of a couple of years, you're going to say, wow, what a difference. It's going to be so good. Just rely. But it really ended up, and then I just see this, that the new CNN poll, ISIS. Who's number one with handling ISIS? Trump, 46%. No, think of it. Because they know I don't mess around. They know these politicians are all talk, no action. It's just all bullshit, okay? It's all bullshit.
That clip, he is a perfect example of what the caller was talking about. He sounds so completely loaded on Ritalin or methamphetamine or some sort of psychotropic drug that just didn't really do much good. You know, he sounds so insane.
So I started off talking about trade and Obamacare and all that stuff. Believe me, I can do that stuff so easy. Just trust me, I can do it so easy.
That is so bizarre. And, you know, what kind of a person does it take to listen to that and then say, yeah, he's our guy? I mean, this is why I really, really want you to... It's like a primal scream is coming from middle America. A primal scream of, why can't I look down on black people anymore? I used to be able to do that, and now I'm in the same boat as they are, okay? We rate the same in out-of-wedlock births. We are the same in male joblessness. We are the same in opiate addiction. We are the same in mortality rates. They used to die earlier. Now we die earlier. Why can't we just return America back to when at least we could look down on black people? That seems to be what's going on in middle America with people who support Donald Trump. It's like we may have nothing. We may never have had anything. We may have been Appalachian, never even came across a black person ever. Never even met one. But we always knew that no matter how bad things were for us, they were doing worse. And now we don't have that. That is the category of Americans that is supporting Donald Trump. And it's just so creepy. And the more that you read around and the more that you see who's voting for him and the more that you look through the polling is just, you know, they're just static numbers. They're just, kind of snapshots in time is what a poll is. It doesn't really tell you anything about the people who are giving these opinions about where their vote will go. It doesn't really show you what they're thinking or who they are. You know, the unfavorables tell you a little more. Favorables tell you a little more. Trustworthiness, honesty, those numbers tell you a little more about the voter, about the person who answered the poller, you know, the person on the phone. But when you start to read the stories of the people who are for Trump and you realize who they are, why they're sad, and they are sad. They're sad. They're sad, and they feel that America is not leaving them behind. They've been left behind. They've always been left behind. These were not the people that were granted the land, you know, back in the 200 years ago when the rich guys came over here from Scotland and from Ireland and from England. And, you know, those were the wealthy Scots and Irish who came to settle Appalachia, right? They divided the land up for themselves. They left these people out. These people never had a pot to piss in. Some of them never had a window to throw it out of either. That's why they live in trailers. These were the people that were known as white trash. Trailer trash. Why do they support Trump? Because at least they could look down on another group of people. And there's this sociological truth that says that no matter what ethnicity, no matter what you are, no matter what your class in life is, you need to look down on. And I always told you, don't look down, look up. Look up because you'll see who's doing it to you. It's not the people below you that are doing it to you. They have no power. That's why they're below you. It's the people above you that are doing it to you. But that seems to be the group of people that just are supporting Donald Trump. They're the poor white Americans who are in despair because they have nobody to look down upon any longer. And that is what they resent. When they say take America back, they mean let's go back to when we were poor, but someone else was worse off than we were. How could we be equal to that? That's the disease that's permeating the Trump mind, the Trump voters' mind. Sad. What I'm saying is that he's an opportunist, and what he's exploiting is the sadness in white Appalachian, especially white rural America, Montanans and Kansans and Louisianans and South Dakotans. He's exploiting their sadness. He's exploiting their lot in life and telling them, you'll wake up the very next day after you elect me and it will all be beautiful. Now that's insane.